Have you ever found yourself captivated by the melody of a language, even without understanding a single word? Today, we dive into the world of languages to find out which is considered the most beautiful. Now, the concept of beauty is subjective, isn't it? It's often influenced by a myriad of factors like culture, personal experiences, and exposure to different languages. This journey will take us through 10 languages: English, Spanish, French, German, Russian, Arabic, Chinese, Japanese, Hebrew, and Farsi. Each of these languages carries its own charm, its own rhythm, and its own story. From the romantic whispers of French to the symphony of Arabic script, the linguistic world is a treasure trove of beauty. But remember, beauty, as they say, lies in the ears of the listener. So let's unravel the unique features and beauty of these languages. Languages, like music, have their own rhythm, melody, and structure. Now let's delve into each of these languages and discover their unique beauty. First, let's talk about English. English is a language of simplicity, yet filled with linguistic complexities. Its rhythmic patterns and phonetics make it a universal language, used by millions around the world. Next, we have Spanish. Spanish, with its melodious sound and rhythmic flow, is known for its warmth. It's a language that dances on the tongue, filled with expressive phonetics. Then there's French, often called the language of love. Its phonetics are soft, its grammar is complex, yet it's a language that's integrated into many cultures around the world. Why not discuss German next? German is a language of precision, known for its complex grammar and long compound words. It's practical, efficient, and beautifully articulated. Russian, on the other hand, is a language of depth and complexity. Its unique phonetics and rhythmic patterns reflect a rich heritage and a deep-rooted culture. Arabic, a language of poetry and scripture, is a beautifully integrated language. Its unique script, phonetics, and rhythmic patterns make it a language of grace and fluidity. Chinese is a language of tones, where the meaning of a word can change with the tone in which it's spoken. Its unique script and phonetics make it a beautifully complex language. Japanese, a language of harmony and respect, reflects the culture it embodies. Its unique script, phonetics, and rhythmic patterns make it a language of delicate balance. Hebrew, an ancient language revived in the modern era, carries a deep sense of history and culture. Its unique script and phonetics make it a language of resilience and continuity. Lastly, Farsi, a language of poetry and literature, is beautifully articulated. Its unique script, phonetics, and rhythmic patterns reflect a rich cultural heritage. Each of these languages carries its own charm and beauty, reflecting the rich heritage and culture of its people. After traversing through the unique characteristics of these languages, it's time to unveil the rankings. We've journeyed through the melodic flow of French, the passionate rhythms of Spanish, the precision of German, the poetic mystique of Arabic, the tonal artistry of Chinese, the harmonic complexity of Russian, the symbolic depth of Japanese, the ancient roots of Hebrew, and the lyrical beauty of Farsi. Each language, a masterpiece, stitched with the threads of culture, history, and human expression. Now let's dive into the rankings. For its alluring melody and romantic charm, French takes the top spot for the most beautiful language. German, with its precise structure and complex grammar, is crowned as the most complicated. As for the most integrated, we have English, which, thanks to its global ubiquity and flexible nature, takes the lead. And lastly, the most practical language, based on its widespread use and relative ease to learn, is awarded to Spanish. These rankings, however, are far from absolute. They are influenced by a multitude of factors such as cultural bias, personal experience, and societal trends. Each language carries its own beauty, complexity, integration, and practicality that cannot be fully encapsulated by a simple ranking. The beauty of these languages is as diverse as the cultures they represent, making them all uniquely beautiful in their own way. Let's end our journey with a taste of the top 3 expressions from our top 3 languages. From French, we have c'est la vie, or that's life. Next, Spanish offers us mi casa es tu casa, a warm my home is your home. Finally, from Arabic, we hear ma'a salama, a gentle parting of goodbye. These expressions are just a glimpse into the rich tapestry of language. Remember, every language holds its own beauty, waiting to be discovered and appreciated.